Oh, wait. What? Party call to action? Okay, everyone, are you ready? Sorry. Are you ready to optimize?
I say go for it.
Okay. Where are my renderers at?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Render is going to turn this mother out.
Rendering is the computer graphics process of computing an image. All the numerical descriptions, properties of surface, light, camera must be processed so all those little bits of data can turn into a beautiful finished single image.
So that's for just one frame. Now you have to do that hundreds of frames to hundreds of frames to finish one beautiful shot. It's the last step of translating all those complex calculations into one sequence, and that takes computing power. It used to be too much power to realistically do all at once.
Until some talented engineers optimized their rendering engines to be blazingly efficient, which is why tonight we are honoring the underlying ray tracing rendering technology required to use physically based rendering techniques.
And quite honestly, it's long overdue. I've been saying this for years while waiting for my renders to finish. That's a rendering joke.
So John, I get all that rendering stuff, but what do you mean when you say ray tracing?
I'm so glad you asked. Because now I get to read this next part that I totally understand. In rendering, ray tracing is an approach where rays are projected straight from the camera into the scene to see what objects they hit. At each of these points, based on their shading, more rays are sent into the scene to accumulate the light that is reflected back to the eye. This process repeats for each ray over and over again, producing a more accurate image over time. Try to keep up. This global illumination technique is a much closer approximation to reality than previously awarded techniques such as scanline or pre-computed biased methods. You get all that? Above all else, one thing remains certain. It's possible that everything I just said was gibberish that someone made me read as a prank. I'll never know.
Word.
At the forefront of moving into path tracing were a few pioneers, and we honor them tonight.
If we are going to trace back to the start of this technology, then the point of origin is CGI Studio created by Blue Sky Studios. Yay. Blue Sky's proprietary renderer was created in 1987, first used for rendering the cockroaches in Joe's apartment in 1996.
Which I own on VHS. Its ray tracing capabilities were far ahead of any other system, even with huge render times due to processor limitations. They didn't care.
They did care.
Oh.
They hated it. They hated the waiting.
You're right. How many times can you read Lord of the Rings? But CGI Studio has improved over time and is now owned and used exclusively by 20th Century Fox Animation in films like Horton Hears a Who and the Ice Age series.
Oh, and you may have forgotten two other films, Rio and Rio 2. Check out my hot bod. Thank you, CGI Studio, for that.
To Carl Ludwig, Eugene Troubetzkoy, and Maurice van Swaaij for the pioneering development of the CGI Studio renderer at Blue Sky Studios, the Academy presents a Technical Achievement Award. Come on up.
Eugene wishes that he could be here tonight with us, but he's here in spirit. It's been a long and winding road over the past 30 years, and many people have helped us along the way, and I'd like to thank them. I like to think we have crafted a Stradivarius, but I have to tell you, what is most important is the quality of what this renderer can do. What's most important is what's most important is the music. The music that is made by all the artists that are so talented and create these films that we all enjoy. And it's that music that really pulls at our hearts. So having this instrument is really important. We wish to thank you all at the Academy for recognizing this achievement. It is a great honor for all of us. Thank you very much.